Hey, my beautiful kings and queens. Welcome back to Reign in Beauty, the podcast where we talk about real life, real science, and the real glow that comes from doing the work, both inside and out. In this episode, let me tell you, the title says it all. Hormones, healing, and a whole lot of honesty. Because let me tell you guys something. This month has been a ride, and not the glamorous one. See, I'm already losing it. Nope, not the glamorous one that has like champagnes and selfies. Nah, more like where we try to hold our crown on because the wind is blowing us sideways, okay? Whew, let me tell you, I've been off my normal rhythm. And if you're someone who thrives on routine like I do, you know how quickly that can throw your mental health off balance. And let's just say it really did. You guys, it started with my surgery earlier in the month, right? Which, thank goodness, went well, but it meant recovery time. There was no yoga, no 5:30 a.m. airport shifts where I get to chat with travelers and feel that little buzz of community. And because of my procedure, I had to pause my GLP-1 peptide. Actually, all my peptides, okay? Now, those might sound like small things, but taken together, it was like someone unplugged my nervous system. I felt foggy, irritable, tired, and not just physically, emotionally as well. I had moments where I thought, wait, didn't I already do the work to heal this shit? But here's the truth. Even when we think that we've healed, the body keeps its own memories. And boy, do they show up exactly when we don't want them or need them. So here's what's actually happening though in our nervous system, right? When life feels off kilter, our nervous system has two main gears, okay? The sympathetic side and the fight or flight response that keeps us alert and ready. And the parasympathetic side, our rest and restore mode, when we lose structure, no exercise, disrupted sleep, medical stress, our body can get stuck in that fight or flight gear. Seriously, cortisol is our main stress hormone and it stays elevated. Our heart rate, our inflammation rises. Listen, digestion slows because of the meds. Our mood has nothing to do but drop. But here's the kicker. The nervous system links directly to our hormones. So when our stress hormones surge, estrogen, progesterone, serotonin can all fluctuate. That's why you might cry for no reason or feel anxiety out of nowhere. Hello, the body isn't broken. It's asking for balance. Yeah. So here's therapy real talk, right? So yes, my therapist, Brittany, has been on speed dial lately, and I'm proud of that. Therapy isn't weakness, you guys. It's wisdom. And sometimes you need someone to hold space while you find your way back to center. Listen, one of the first things she reminded me was to breathe intentionally. So I've been using my love tuner, you guys know it's always here, tuning into that 528 hertz frequency, that vibration of love and repair. Oh, and it's wild now. It helps calm the vagus nerve, just a few minutes of the breath work. And it's like my entire nervous system truly exhales. And let's not forget about our hydration, right? Because fuel, hydration, the next piece of the comeback plan, all of the above, hydration and peptides, right? I don't go anywhere without my buoy. You know that. Those little rescue drops have been my travel companion, my recovery buddy, and my secret to keeping energy stable when the hormones are not playing very nicely. And I slowly introduced my GLP-1 peptide in a microdose again back in, because here's the thing, you guys, and it's super important. GLP-1s are not just for weight management. Research out there shows they help regulate blood sugar, support brain function, reduce inflammation, and even impact our mood. When our insulin and our glucose are steady, our energy and focus come back online. I like to think of peptides as cell whispers. They're small chains of amino acids, basically the body's natural messengers, if you will, that tell our cells what to do in midlife when our natural signals really start to fade. Peptides help remind the body, hey, we still know how to heal. Yeah. So let's just go into like what my morning ritual looks like. Okay. One of my favorite ways to feel grounded, again, is my morning ritual before I even take my first sip of coffee. I start my day, you guys, with my Elixir of Life oil. It's infused with organic raspberry seed, which is naturally rich in essential fatty acids and vitamins A and E. Among its many benefits, it's believed to offer a layer of natural UV protection, something my Florida skin appreciates and my little Irish skin. It's amazing, you guys. It hydrates, it nourishes, and it gives that soft morning glow without clogging my pores, because guess what? It's non-comedogenic. I like to think of it as my morning armor, my natural botanical SPF, and my daily dose of basically self-respect, okay? I put my buoy drops in my coffee. That's how I start. I take my breaths for my morning prayer and my morning meditation. And now I've reminded every cell in my entire body, we're safe, we're ready, and we can start again, right? Y'all have a morning routine. What about a nighttime routine? Because at night, I turn to my science meets luxury moments with my EllieMD. That's where my EllieVate Serum comes in. You guys, this little high-tech masterpiece, it works on cellular repair while I'm sleeping. It's peptide-based skincare, right? That supports collagen, renewal, hydration, and recovery. It's sending my skin a bedtime story, one that says, you've worked hard today. Now rest, rebuild, and wake up radiant. EllieMD also offers customer peptide protocols. I have my own link, so you guys, I always put it down at the bottom. You can explore what's best for you. I'll drop that in the show notes as always. For anyone who needs to elevate their wellness game. And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody needs that serum in their arsenal, okay? Okay, you guys. Let's talk a moment about the science of the setback, right? Oh my God, you can probably hear me now. What in the world? Brain fog. All right, but let's touch on the mental side for a moment, shall we? When you've been through trauma, or any type of a long-term stress, your brain forms protective loops. Stay with me. It literally memorizes what unsafe feels like. So when your body's routine shifts, surgery, illness, hormones, menopause, those old loops can flare back up. It's not regression, it's re-stimulation. The body is saying, hey, we've been here before. Are we safe this time? Okay? That's why gentle movement, therapy, breath work, peptides, they send new messages of safety. Science calls it neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself. And yes, we can literally reprogram our stress response with consistent, calming habits, right? So some that I picked up, you guys, during this time, one of the simplest ways I have been doing that was I went on evening walks. So every night I would grab my headphones, not on this ear. I would cue up my newest Danielle Steele, which is the portrait. It's on my audio book. And I would take a 1-mile loop around my neighborhood. You guys, the air is cooler. The Halloween lights on everyone's homes and all the decorations are something that I love to just walk and see. You know, just that small ritual gives me the serotonin, sunshine's cousin. Walking is going to boost my circulation, my digestion, my endorphins, which all calm my nervous system. And it also helps to balance the hormones, okay? Plus, it became a quiet joy, my me time. Without the scroll, without the noise, just me, just my story, and watching the sun go down and the stars come up. Honesty, you guys, healing and hormones. Here's the honesty part, right? Healing isn't linear. I say it all the time. There are weeks you feel invincible and others where just brushing your hair feels like an achievement. But every small step counts. And literally. So peptides, skincare, therapy, breath work, tools to transition, to bring us into an awareness. When we start noticing what our body's whispering before it's screaming, you guys, that's where the real beauty begins. It is. So, if you've been feeling out of sync lately, guys, tired, moody, foggy, please know that you're not alone. Your body isn't broken. It's communicating. I want you to take a moment today to breathe, to hydrate, and give your nervous system some love. Maybe it's in your morning Eco Light Oil. Maybe it's a walk with an audiobook. Maybe it's just calling your own Brittany for a check-in, or signing up for Brittany if you don't have one. Because healing happens in small, consistent choices. And in giving ourselves grace when we don't have it all together. So remember, my kings and my queens, honesty is your new beauty filter. So show up unfiltered, and let your healing glow and speak louder than perfection ever could. So until next time, stay hydrated, stay honest, and reign in your own beauty. Namaste, you guys. Have a great week.